Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads and another Cards, the Universe and Everything video. Once again we are going to be looking at a Mythic deck, and this is one of my favourite Mythic decks. This is the Loch Ness Monster League deck, and no surprise we are going to concentrate on locking up our opponent's cards and then trying to steal the win with a couple of big cards in our deck and really frustrate our opponent. But it is a Loch Ness deck, so we obviously have to go down the lock-in route. Okay, let's have a look at the deck, and then we're going to take it into the arena and show you how good it is. Okay, Loch Ness Monster. On the return, your opponent's remaining cards in hand lock next turn. Really cool card. And then we've got another lock card coming up. Eye of the Storm. I don't mind this one at all. It's probably one of the best lock cards. On the return, all remaining cards in both players' hand lock next turn. 7 for 68. Like I said, with the Holy Grail in our deck and a couple of other cards that we're probably going to have to hold, like maybe 1914 Christmas Truce, I won't mind knocking up a couple of my cards and doing some damage to our opponent. Next one out is Pulley. This is a draw card. An opponent's random card in hand locks this turn. You're already starting to get a feel for what we're going to do with this deck. Absolutely evil. Ymir, another cool lock card. Really powerful one, this one. 9 for 87, just a rare limited. On the draw, an opponent's random card in hand locks this turn, and if you're losing the round, an opponent's random card loses -20 until played. Pretty useful, Ymir. Da Vinci Master Artist. There's so many science cards being played this week that I put Da Vinci in. 7 for 70. On the draw, an opponent's random science card in hand locks this round, and on the return, your remaining science card in hand gain +15 until played, and your opponent's cards, wherever they are, cost +1 next turn. So really, I've only got that in there for the lock ability, but it does help a little bit if you've got some science cards in your hand. And then I've gone with a Jack Frost. An opponent's random card in hand locks this round. 3 for 15, dead cheap to play. Calypso, another cool card. On the draw, an opponent's random card in hand locks this turn, and opponent's random card in hand locks next turn. So double whammy there from Calypso. Absolutely amazing card. Another cool card is Triathlon. 3 effects from the Triathlon, all on the draw. A random card, or an opponent's random card in hand locks this turn. An opponent's random card in hand loses -10 this turn. An opponent's random card in hand costs +1 this turn. So 3 cool effects. Really, again, just the lock one I'm after. And then we got Merlin. Good old Merlin. Haven't used him for a while. 7 for 60, limited epic. On the return, an opponent's random card in hand locks this turn. And on the return, an opponent's random card in hand burns 12 until played. Pretty useful. And like I said, we just want to lock up as many of our opponent's cards as we can without getting him to overlock. And that's the difficult bit. Holy Grail, just to give us some power to win a couple of turns. Like I said, I want to lock him up so you can only play 2 cards or maybe 1 card, and then we can steal it with some of our big point cards. So Holy Grail, 30 for 300. Really cool Mythic card, that one. I love it. Siege Tower, this is just to give our cards a little bit of a boost. On the draw, your cards in hand gain +32 and cost +2 until played. Well, the energy is quite good, so we can definitely afford to play that one. And then to help us win, or to help us win a round, 6 for 30, the Flying Dutchman, another Mythic card. If you're losing the round, your cards in hand gain +48 this turn. And if you're winning the round, your Plundering Pirates cards, wherever they are, gain +36 for 2 turns. Well, we don't have the Pirate, so we need to play that one when we are losing. Next card out is another cool card, the Chronophotographic Gun. On the play, the card opposite this loses -100 this turn. So with all those big cards being played this week, absolutely useful. Basically, you're getting 4 for 139. So definitely good value. And here we go, guys. The card that I've never seen anybody else play apart from me. It's probably one of my favourite fusion cards at the moment. What does it do? Well, it's 0 for 40, so it's not that powerful. On the play, all cards in both players' hand lose -40 this turn. And when I have seen it play, people just play this card on its own, so they lose 40 and their opponent loses 120, which is okay, good way to play it. Your opponent does lose -80. However, the best way to do it is with the return. A random card in your hand gains 120 next turn, and an opponent's random card in hand gains 120 next turn. So the key here is to play this with Loch Ness. So Loch Ness is going to lock up all your opponent's cards, and your cards will be unlocked, and that 120 that goes to both of you, his card will be locked, so he won't be able to play it, and our 120 will go to a card that we can play. So we are going to gain 120. So pretty useful, and I like that card. It's better than antimatter. It's better than a lot of cards, but like I said, I've never seen people play it, and I'm going to show you how to use it in this game because it really is effective. Cockatrice, another lock card. This is an amazing card. 2 for 27. They're cheap to play. On the return, an opponent's random card in hand locks for 3 turns. That's really going to make them cry. I like that. I like to make them cry. Good old Jet car. Your card suggested this game plus 80 this turn. And then you lose 40 for 3 turns. Black Dog, another card that's really grown on me. I used to hate this card, but now it's getting quite useful. 7 for 65. It is a mythic. On the draw, if you have played Black Dog this game, an opponent's random card in hand loses minus 100 permanently. And why I like it, with all these big cards around, if you aim this nicely against some of those big space cards or Holy Grail, then you're taking off 100 permanently. And if you can hit that 2 or 3 times in a game, or twice in a game is the most actually, then you're going to do some serious damage. And then Identity Theft. For every legendary card in your opponent's deck up to maximum of 10, your cards in hand gain plus 4 until played. I've been getting really high numbers on this one. And if they're playing it against me with this deck, I have only got Jet Car and Photographic Gun as legendaries. So they're only going to get 8 points, which will be a little bit sad for them. Okay, let's go and have a look at this deck in the arena. Just to remind you that deck code there in the middle, LZ4RAA. That's LZ4RAA. Okay, let's go and search for an opponent. We are rank 1 dragon. Let's see if we can get some shields with this deck. Like I said, I do like it. It is a mythic deck. There are 4 mythics, 2 fusions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 epics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rares and 2 legendaries. So not bad. Okay, we're still waiting. Let's go back out and go back in again. Sometimes that helps. It's been really slow trying to get a game going sometimes. Searching for an opponent. Come on. Let's get a lucky contestant to take on the Loch Ness monster deck. So the key with this deck really is to make sure you get your cards in the right order. It can be a little bit tricky. You don't want to overlock your opponent, and you want to make sure you've got enough of our few. We haven't got many, but make sure we've got enough of our high power cards together or close together so we can actually win a round. And we only need to win 3 rounds, so we don't need to panic. But the whole point here is we can lock up 2 or 3 of their cards, certainly towards the end of the round, and steal it with some big cards. Aha, finally we've got a game going. And also I'm going to try and play the 1914 Christmas truce with the Loch Ness, show you how that should be done. We are playing OKJ1 or OKG. OKG. Okay, let's go. Holy Grail out right at the beginning. That's not the best. But we've got 2 lock cards there, so we've locked up 2 of his cards already. So we've already broken his rhythm. Let's say hello. So he's going to be a little bit sad already. Yimar and Cockatrice to lock up another card for 3 turns. This is going to be good. Oh, he's got a big deck here. Space and Science deck. Is that an Arts and Cultures card locked up as well? Yeah, this could be a good deck. Okay, we are 44 in the lead. Terminator and Godzilla. Those are big cards to come out with, okay. Okay, there is the Loch Ness. I might play it now, even though I said I should hold it until 1914 comes round. But a Merlin, that's should have played Jack Frost there. Actually, that was a mistake by me. I meant to play Jack Frost, but never mind, because Merlin locks a card and Loch Ness locks all of his cards. But it keeps our order okay, and I don't want to get too carried away. So keeping 2 cards locked up at the moment is fine. And we'll see how the game progresses. 158 behind. Okay, we've now locked up. Yeah, 2 cards. Pulley locked up one of the cards that was already locked. That's a shame. Flying Dutch, Jack Frost and Pulley. 288. Oh, he only played one card. What is going on here? Oh, we stole it. Oh, I think he thought he had a big enough lead there. Oh, okay. Was that a mistake? Okay, we both made one mistake each now. And there is 1914. Jet Car, Black Dog. I want to get that round. I did get lucky there. Either Storm, Jet Car, and whoops, not that one. Black Dog 183. And the boost from Jet Car. This is why I love Jet Car. You think you're well behind, and then, oh no, we are back in the game. Oh no. Nice score though. Is he trying to buff up some superstructure cards? I'm guessing he is. Okay, so let's keep the pressure on. We've got nothing to lock coming up. Locked his 2 cards. Don't mind locking the Holy Grail because I can't really afford to play at the moment. And Christmas Truce, I'm waiting for Loch Ness to come back round. The Da Vinci, oh, nice hit by Da Vinci as well. So we can now only play 2 cards. Let's put the gun in the middle. Oh, that could be... Oh, it's the Holy Grail. Oh, what a hit by the photographic gun. That is nice. He still wins the round. Or he still wins that turn. But that did a little bit of damage. Shame it's not permanent on that gun. That's where you could have done with a Black Dog. Okay, so let's have a look. 119 behind. What can we do here? 48 energy. We can't really afford Holy Grail still. Though I'm guessing... Yeah, not much I can do, is there? Let's go with these 3. 2, 3, 7 Calypso is going to lock up another card. This is good. 3, 4, 5. He played 1 card again. What is going on? Is he getting a little bit too confident? That's twice he's done that now. Oh, he's definitely up to something. He's definitely trying to buff up his cards. But we've now got a 2-0 lead. Okay, so here is Loch Ness. And we've got 1914 in our hand. So this is how you play 1914. Let's put a big card out. We're going to lose 40 off all of our cards. Oh, look at that. Somebody. We still buffing 428, 473 because we played Holy Grail. We took 120 off his score. We're going to now lock up his cards. And now 120. Look at that. Oh, Yamar gets 120. And his middle card there that's locked up got 120. And now we can comfortably play Yamar, who's really powerful. Well played. Thank you. And he's got 2 cards locked up. And we are on 45. Shame we weren't behind, but never mind. 294. So he needs 320. He can do it, actually. He can do it. But, ooh, unlucky. Well, we really ruined his game for him. Sorry about that, okay? And at least we got the Christmas Truce too. Oh, no, there's one more turn. What am I talking about? Oh, no. Hey, now I got too confident there. Damn, I wish we were 2 points behind. We still can't play Flying Dutch. We do have Jet Car. Okay, I need to concentrate now. We've got 2 of his cards locked. He's going to get a big score, I think. Oh, Jack Frost or Pulley. Let's go Pulley. Oh, that's a nice score. Yeah, he's got some good superstructure cards in there. We were close. If we'd been 2 points behind, I think we could have played the Flying Dutchman. And I think we would have still lost. Okay, 2-1. I got too carried away there. We need to concentrate and win at the next arena. His cards are starting to get a little bit strong. But we are in the perfect order. So, let's go. There's that Ice Storm. Triathlon's going to do 1 lock. Jack Frost. He's got 2 cards locked. So, let's go 1, 2, 3. So, I don't mind locking those 2 up. Oh, this is going to be tight. We've got some big cards come in and we can keep him locked up. So that's going to be the Eye of Storm. 116. Oh, he could be in trouble here. Let's see what cards he's got. He's saying, oh shit. Oh, what a shame. He can only play 2 cards. And that's exactly what I was talking about with this deck. And now we can lay down a big score and hopefully get a little bit of a lead. Oh, he had the Holy Grail. Nice, okay. Oh, that was a little bit lucky for him. But I think we've got our Holy Grail coming out. We are behind. We can play the Flying Dutchman. What else have we got coming? He's still got 2 cards locked. Oh, and we get the buff from Siege Tower. We might 2-2-1. Oh, how many cards is we going to lock up? Nothing. He's still got 3 locked up. That's a shame. That was a little bit unfortunate there. Go with that one. 680. What a score. Should be enough. Oh, that is good. Well played. Loch Ness deck. I really like it. We managed to keep that in a good order. And that is a good superstructures deck he got there. We've managed to keep his Terminator locked up and burning pretty much the whole game. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Like I said, the deck code there, LZ4RAA, if you do fancy giving this deck a twirl. And in the meantime, we'll be back very soon. Enjoy Q. Take care, everybody. Bye.